You've got a tune to KEXP, listener-powered radio. We're at 90.3 FM in Seattle, streaming live around the world at KEXP.org. I'm Cheryl Waters. I'm down here in the KEXP studio with Ruler. Welcome.
Thank you. Hi, thank you.
You have a brand new album called Winning Star Champion out on Barsuk Records, and I absolutely love that record.
Thank you.
I want to talk about it, but it'd be great if you started us off with a couple songs.
I think we can do that.
It's Ruler live on KEXP.
Oh, tell me that you're scared. Tell me that you're petrified of being unprepared, being taken by surprise. Oh, I don't need another friend keeping me occupied. But here it comes again to tell me that it's all a lie. And I'm on my way, taking what I can. It's all a lie to say it's just pretend. You're with me all the way, where it took you side to side. The catch any attack that maybe wants to catch a ride. You're sharper than a razor blade and faster than the other side. We keep it till we're there, tell everyone is safe inside. Oh, I am on my way, taking what I can. It's all a lie to say it's just pretend. No one knows about us, no one knows. No one knows about us, no one knows. Oh, tell me that you're scared. Tell me that you're petrified, being unprepared, being taken by surprise. Oh, I am on my way, taking what I can. It's all a lie to say it's just pretend.
You're listening to Ruler live on KEXP, a new album out on Barsuk called Winning Star Champion.
Which is also the name of this song.
When I get a new book, I always draw in straight lines. And for at least a couple pages, I could pretend that is what I'm like. But before long, I start to scribble like I did before, 'cause it is in my mind. I can't prop up the version that I'm shooting for, 'cause it's a heavy lie. Now I'm the winning star champion, I'm busting up like a high school rebel running out of luck. It's not a complicated code, but it's volatile. I'm running damage control and it could take a while. nobody needs. I'm showing up on time, I'm saying anything to make you please. The whispers start to creep back deep inside of me. Oh, you could light the fuse. I press control, delete on my mental keys, 'cause there's a lot to lose. Now I'm the winning star champion, I'm messing up like a high school rebel running out of love. It's not a complicated code, but it's volatile. I'm running damage control and it could take a while. There's every old man, just a little kid that's giving in to the answers that you claim to have. Keep your mind from wandering. I never run out of wanting to be the truth, but nobody agrees. There's just a punk ass kid who's always got the blues trapped inside of me. Now I'm the winning star champion, I'm messing up like a high school rebel running out of love. It's not a complicated code, but it's volatile. I'm running damage control and it could take a while. Oh, I'm the winning star champion, I'm messing up like a high school rebel running out of love. It's not a complicated code, but it's volatile. I'm running damage control and it could take a while.
Very nice. It's Ruler live on KEXP. That is the title track from the new album Winning Star Champion. Just came out in May on Barsuk Records. Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks so much for having us.
I feel like this studio is filled with friends and family. Our KEXP friends and family are definitely longtime good friends of yours. You want to introduce this famous band?
Yeah, this is Eric Anderson over here on the 6-string electric, Stephen Baldock on the 4-string bass guitar, and Aaron Benson on the drum kit.
That's funny that I meant to say fabulous band and famous band came out, but
They're pretty famous.
they are pretty famous and fabulous. And so are you, Matt. You know, I was reading the Barsuk bio, said that Winning Star Champion was your debut album, and I actually had to go back and check that. I'm like, this isn't Matt's first record. That actually came as a surprise to me. I just feel like Ruler has been, on my mind, and you've been doing stuff for so long now. It's kind of nuts to think this is your first record.
Yeah, it just took a really long time. So even when it came out, I was just like, wow, this is our first record. But we've been playing shows for years. It just took a while. And, I've played in a lot of other bands too. So a lot of times when people are doing interviews with me, they'll just be like, so what's it like to be starting out in the music scene in Seattle? I'm just like, oh, I'm not. I know everybody.
Yeah, you've definitely got your fingers in so many pots in the local music scene. Of course, Eric is here with you today. You've played with Cataldo with him, and so now the roles are reversed. He gets to tell you, or you get to tell him what to do.
Yep.
But you're a respected veteran on the music scene. Obviously, it sounds like you've been working on this record for a long time, so I imagine it's just a huge passion project. I mean, how many songs did you have to choose from to get to the 11 on this record?
I don't know, probably 20. But it was such a slow process that I didn't really think about it. I kept running out of money while I was working on it. And so during the times when I couldn't work on it, it was time to just sort of reflect on it and listen back to the songs and think about what was working and what wasn't. So it was sort of helpful in that way. And a lot of songs just got ditched along the way. If I had made the record in 1 year, which I probably could have if I had had the money and the resources, there'd probably be like 2 more songs on it that got cut just because I have more time to think about it.
Well, it's never a bad idea to have songs ready for another record.
Yeah.
Now that you got this one under your belt, but you're doing a lot of playing. You're going to be out at Timber Outdoor Music Fest this Saturday out in Carnation. That's going to be super fun. And when you did you record this record all at once? You said you didn't have a lot of money, so were you pecking away at it when you could, or did you save up all that money and then go into the studio?
No, it was kind of. I would just kind of have a few things ready, and then if I had the money and the people were available to do it, then I would go do whatever it is that I could afford to do. So I think I started recording it. I mean, I really started recording it in the rehearsal space, and then at one point I hooked up with Michael Lerner, who has a studio in his basement, and we recorded some songs there, and then we. And then, after we did that, like a year went by or something, and then I went to Jupiter Studios with Martin Favier and did a bunch of tracks there. And then I met Andy Park and recorded some stuff with him at the Hall of Justice and in his apartment and stuff. And it's so spread out. Like, it still, to me, feels like one thing, but it's basically like I look back on it, and it's sort of like a photo album of the last 5 to 7 years. Like, I can think back to when we recorded Winning Star Champion at the Hall of Justice. I was a completely different person at this point. It was like 5 years ago.
Do you feel like there's a similar thread running through the songs, even though they were written over such a long period of time? Because the music's very buoyant, but these songs are very intense and personal when you listen to the lyrics. Yeah,
all the songs are about living with mental health issues like depression and anxiety and agoraphobia and all the different ways that anxiety manifests itself in my life ends up coming up in all of the songs. It wasn't really intentional, but once the record was done, I was like, oh, wow, that's really all I write about. And so I didn't think the record would have a theme to it, but it did end up having it, just because what I draw from to write songs happens to be all that thing.
I feel more and more talking with musicians that they're writing more personally about the things that they're struggling with, and it's just so honest and connects so much with the people that are listening who are struggling, and when they look at people that they look up to saying the same things, it really means a lot.
Yeah, to hear a song about something that you're struggling with that you felt lonely about to me, that's been one of the main reasons that I am involved in music and listen to it. So the fact that some of these songs can do that for other people is really exciting to me. I like it.
Your record's out on Barsuk Records, and they're celebrating 20 years this year, so happy anniversary to them. But sounds like it's pretty significant for you to be able to have your record on that amazing local label.
Oh, yeah, totally. I mean, I worked on the record for a long time, partially because I wanted to do it the way that I wanted to, but also just because I figured when I was finished with it, nobody would care anyway. So it was like, why rush through it? I kind of gave up on the idea of a label getting involved with the music. So when they approached me about wanting to work with me, I didn't believe it for a long time. I do now, I think, but
I hope so. It's out there now. It's got a catalog number and everything.
Yeah, if they were going to back out at this point, it would be a lot of work for them, I think. So I feel pretty confident that they really do actually like me.
I think they made a good choice. We're live here in the KEXP studios. Ruler playing songs from the new album, Winning Star Champion. You got a couple more?
We do. We're going to play Unhindered Pace next.
An unhindered pace through the dark and dingy places. All one to choose. I'm always looking out for number one, and all my friends are ones that make it through. The rest will always fall away and run back. No skill or will could ever last, unless it faces constant task. But every day's a test for me. I place by me and my own house. Oh no skill or will could ever last, unless it faces constant task.
Ruler live on KEXP.
Thanks so much for having us. We have one more song for you called Cars and Houses.
You always dreamt of cars and houses. That is what you're working for. And when you're feeling older, that is what you move towards. I always dreamt of streets and highways, always barely getting by, but in a different city, different places every night. You wanna know how I'm a match for you now? It's not expected. Oh, fitting into your life's not a thing that I try, despite me every night. We're still so connected. I wanna get you back to my place, whatever that would mean tonight. Sleeping on the floor, face to face. Oh baby, that would be alright. I always dreamt of streets and highways. We're always barely getting by, but in a different city, different places every night. You wanna know how I'm a match for you now? It's not expected. Or fitting into your life's not a thing that I try, despite me every night. We're still something. You wanna know how I'm a match for you now? It's not expected. Or fitting into your life's not a thing that I try, despite me every night. We're still so connected.
Yay! Ruler live on KEXP, the new album Winning Star Champion out on Barsuk. That sounded fantastic. Thank you so much. And you're going to be out at Timber Outdoor Music Fest playing this Saturday. That's out in Carnation. A couple other local shows. You'll be playing in Tacoma at Fawcett Hall Alma Mater on August 10th and September 7th back here at the Sunset. You got all that on your calendar?
Yep.
All right. We'll see you there. It's Ruler live on KEXP Seattle. Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.